Here's the intro. Rushdown was a game released in 2000 for PlayStation. This game was made by good old Electronic Arts. You know, the best video game company of all time that really cares about their games and not just the money they make from them. So how does this game hold up today? Well, let's take a look. Okay, that was kinda cool. And of course we got our usual showing real life shots and showing some in-game shot, well not in-game but pre-rendered, but you know what I mean. And of course with games like this, half the time this is usually the best part of the game, is the way they make it look. Also, I have no idea if this music will be copyright struck or not. I didn't really do research if this is like a song by a big company or if this is just for the game. I guess we'll see. The menu music is really giving me some Rocket Power Team Rocket Rescue vibes. I guess we'll go ahead and start with arcade mode. Yeah, you know EA made this. Them or Bethesda. What is even happening here? Is this because I'm not playing it on original hardware? Not a lot of other games do this. I mean, maybe it does work on the original hardware, but it sure as hell doesn't work here. I mean, I suppose it's possible it could be my disc, but I doubt that. The loading times are about what you'd expect. They just decide to give you 2 loading screens. That's all kinds of good. I'm just going to start off with snowboarding. Apparently we're in Africa. I'm just not used to seeing snow in Africa. You can change the view of your character if you want to go first person or stay with third person, as these games usually do. The gameplay is a downhill racing game, whether you're racing against the clock or racing against an opponent. The controls are... they're bad. I'll just cut to the chase, they're bad. I don't know if I can really even describe the controls. They were probably trying to go for more realistic, but it just really doesn't work here. I didn't even really finish the race. I couldn't take it anymore. It's just really bad because everything wants to knock you over. And the timer ran out. So let's try kayaking now. Maybe this is better. It's somewhat better than snowboarding. It's really not all that exciting, but it's better. Okay, now that was a little set. It is kind of cool to go in first-person view when kayaking, because the way the water looks and the environment, I mean, yeah, it's very low detail, but it's still something about it. I mean, this is an E-rated game. I guess a blood splatter of someone crashing into a rock or something would probably not go well. And hey, what do you know? I actually won the race this time, because this one wasn't as stupid. You do go to different parts of the world whenever you go to another level, but they look kinda samey, at least in the case of the kayaking. Well, it's somewhat different in America, where it's taking place at night. And finally, we have mountain biking. Yes, there's only 3 sports here, but I guess that's fine. The mountain biking gameplay is kinda... I kinda ran into some of the same problems I have with the snowboarding gameplay. Just so many problems in the way and very weird controls. And like the other 2, you can wreck in a weird way. I noticed a lot of the music in the game was very samey. Like, I couldn't really tell a difference between a lot of these tracks. Well, eventually I decided to use cheats to see what the rest of the game was like, because I didn't want to go through all that time of just unlocking all the levels. But hey, when I got to Tokyo, at least in the snowboarding case, it was actually really different looking because there's actually a city instead of just mountains. My biggest problem with this game is, overall, besides the problems with the controls and stuff, is that this game is just boring overall. The kayaking gameplay is probably the most exciting out of all of them, but even then, it's not all that exciting. How is it that these game companies manage to make these extreme sports boring overall? Like seriously, snowboarding, kayaking, and biking should be really fun, but not in this game. So yeah, I'd definitely give this one a pass. It's not even one of those games that's so bad it's good. It's just so bad and boring. There's not much content to it, and the gameplay is just... it's not good. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I know this probably wasn't the most exciting review, but also I didn't play the most exciting game, so there's that. But in any case, hit that like thing if you still like this video, and hit the subscribe thing if you want to see more of these. And once again, thanks for watching.